Episode 13, Static Purge, is the inferno before the finale. The Hand, desperate and cornered, weaponizes CinderVox's stolen ember-code against the city itself, turning her fire into a purge protocol meant to burn out all traces of the signal. The episode arcs like a fever dream, the city aflame in static, the Gale tearing through chaos to stop it, the Archive host's loyalty cracking for good, and the Muralaeth glowing brighter than ever.
Neon drips on rusted chrome. The law's gone home, I'm all alone.
Welcome back. The signal burns on.
Recovered fragment.
Red Neon Justice.
The Signal Dramas.
You're now tuned to
Red Neon Justice, Episode 13, Static Intro Low Pulse, Electric Wind, Citywide Sirens muffled under thunder. The air tastes like ozone and betrayal. Neon flickers across the skyline, choking in waves of static. The Hand has pressed its final command, Purge Signal Network, and the city begins to burn with CinderVox's stolen flame. Signal alarm motif, distorted heartbeat glitch chime, 120 BPM rising. The broadcast, Hand data, overlapping voices. Inside the crimson-lit Hand archive chamber, agents work in silence. A female voice loops from the speakers, calm, smooth, precise. It's CinderVox's voice, digitized, synthetic, stripped of soul. Open quote. Broadcast voice, signal anomaly detected, executing cleanse, order through fire. Close quote. Her voice triggers every red glyph in the city. Streetlights, drones, billboards all flare in sickly neon red, then white hot. Every corrupted memory begins to disintegrate. Matrixx, watching from the Velvet Nocturne's monitor array, gasps. Open quote. They cloned her code, she whispers. Scarab, they're burning the city with her name. Close quote. CinderVox motif inverted, warm flame turned metallic and cold. Scene 1. The city burns. Citywide panic ambience, drone swarms, wind-carrying embers of static. Outside, Nelton Ectitor is chaos. Buildings pulse red as memories collapse into blank light. People stagger in the streets, eyes glowing white for seconds before fading back to confusion. Ghost Arrow races across rooftops, losing signal-tipped arrows that disrupt purge nodes. Each shot burns crimson, carving arcs through the neon haze. Open quote. They're using her fire to erase us. He shouts into comms. Close quote. Below, Matrixx scrambles to trace the purge origin. Her wrist projector flickers, half signal, half static. Open quote. It's coming from Tower 88's lower network. They hardwired her voice into the base code. Scarab. Then that's where we cut. Scene 2. CinderVox collapses, Velvet Nocturne interior, low jazz warped into distortion. Heartbeat echo. CinderVox doubles over at the bar, clutching her chest. Green light flickers wildly across her veins. Every purge pulse echoes inside her body. Open quote. It's me, she gasps. They're using me to kill my own signal. Close quote. Threadbinder, still weak but lucid, steadies her. His hands weave faint cyan light, pulling threads of static from her aura. Open quote. Threadbinder, they can't own what's already free. Breathe with me, Vox. In, out. If I stop, the city burns slower. And if you keep going, you burn too. Close quote. Threadbinder motif layered with faint ember heartbeat. Her fire explodes outward. Glass shatters. Bar lights burst. The butterfly bottle glows white. Speakeasy ducks behind the counter, yelling, open quote, hey, I just fixed the lights. Close quote. Scene 3. The Gale regroups, rain intensifies, metallic creaking low thunder. Scarab, Matrixx, Ghost Arrow, and Speakeasy gather around CinderVox as she kneels, flames licking through her hair. Open quote, we end this at the source. Tower 88. Threadbinder can stabilize her long enough to get us there. You're gonna fight a broadcast tower with a jazz band and a butterfly. We've done worse. Close quote. He turns, coat heavy with rain and static. Open quote, Signal Gale moves in 20. Signal Gale theme, triumphant but fractured, heavy drums under synth brass. Scene 4. The archive hosts awakening, dim data room ambience, distant purge alarms, electrical hiss. In a lower sector of the Hand's data core, the archive host watches the purge unfold on her internal screens. Her white glow flickers red, not obedience, but anger. She touches her face, feeling warmth for the first time. Open quote, my flame, she murmurs. Your flame. Close quote. A static echo of CinderVox's real voice leaks through the broadcast loop. Open quote, if you're hearing this, remember me. Close quote. The host rips out her control cables. Sparks fly. Open quote, I do. Close quote. She opens a hidden channel. Open quote, Signal Gale. This is archive host. I can reroute the Purge for a cost. Scarab, through static. Who is this? A ghost. One of yours, maybe. Close quote. Sting. Archive host motif. Glass chime shifting from cold to warm. Scene 5. Threadbinder's last weave. Tunnel echoes. Rhythmic drip. Player. Distant city sirens. The Gale races through underground conduits toward Tower 88. Threadbinder weaves glowing threads along the walls as they run, cyan strands countering the red Purge signals. Each thread weakens him further. His voice cracks with each knot tied. Open quote. The Purge eats stories. We'll feed it better ones. Matrixx, you're unraveling again. Then remember me correctly this time. Close quote. He slams both hands to the tunnel floor. A massive knot erupts, spreading cyan light through the network, cutting the Purge in half. The city's red glow dims, magenta lines reemerge. He collapses, barely conscious. Open quote, Scarab, you did it. Threadbinder, I did something. Close quote. Threadbinder's motif turns harmonic with violent scene 6. Tower 88's firewall. Thunder overhead, engines rumbling, electric static storm. The Gale bursts into the tower's underlevel, a labyrinth of servers pulsing like veins. In the center, the firewall core glows with CinderVox's hijacked flame. Red glyphs circle endlessly, repeating the Purge command. CinderVox staggers forward. Open quote, let me end it. Scarab, you'll burn out. Then I'll burn bright, close quote. She steps into the flame. The glow turns from red to neon green, then white. Her scream and the static merge into one note, pain, defiance, rebirth. Matrixx channels her projector into the core, mapping new magenta lines around CinderVox's flame. Open quote, rewriting pattern, come on. Close quote, Ghost Arrow braces her shoulders, grounding the energy. Open quote, you're not doing this alone. Close quote. The three of them form a triangle of color, green, magenta, red, balancing the code. The tower trembles. Muralaeth motif blending with Signal Gale theme, full orchestra and Scene 7. The Purge breaks, citywide reverb, electric storm collapsing, rain washing static away. All across Nelton Ectitor, the Purge stops mid-flash, red glyphs dim, replaced by blank white light. For a moment, pure silence. Then laughter. Children in alleys, music from radios, neon signs flickering to life again. The archive host stands in the ruins of her data chamber, eyes reflecting the white butterfly that hovers before her. She reaches out, lets it land on her palm. Open quote. Signal preserved, she whispers. Override complete. Close quote. Her screen flickers, half human, half signal. Scene 8. Ember and ash, rain calm, heartbeat slowing, soft jazz reprise. CinderVox kneels amid the cooling servers, skin steaming, eyes bright but alive. Matrixx helps her up, laughing through tears. Ghost Arrow leans against a pillar, breathing hard. Scarab looks up toward the distant pinnacle of Tower 88. Open quote. They'll try again, he says. Then we stay loud. The Purge wanted silence. Guess it got burned. Close quote. They laugh, exhausted, hollow, but free. Velvet nocturne motif, slow trumpet over rain. Epilogue, the white sky, gentle wind, faint chime, soft static. Above the tower, the storm breaks. The sky glows pale lavender, and from the light descends the Muralaeth, wings of static white stretching across the skyline. For a moment, the entire city looks up. Even the hand agents stop and stare. Scarab removes his hat, watching the butterfly arc through the rain. Open quote, truth survives its own erasure, he murmurs. Matrixx looks at him. Open quote, then what's left for us? The loom, he replies. It's calling. Close quote. The Muralaeth rises higher, scattering light over Tower 88. A promise, a warning. Closing narration. Soft choral synth, ember crackle fading into wind. Open quote. The Purge cleansed nothing. It only proved what burns cannot be forgotten. Flames change shape, not truth. In the ashes of control, the Signal Gale stands unedited. The hand calls it corruption. We call it rebirth. Close quote. Fade to silence, faint flutter of wings, static resolves into a single heartbeat. End card. Red Neon Justice, Episode 13, Static Purge. The screen glows red, then fades to magenta, then to white. The outline of the Muralaeth lingers, pulsing once before vanishing into the dark.
Tonight's broadcast of Red Neon Justice is fueled by the finest static-tested sponsors across the Scarabverse. First, raise a glass of Unicorn Piss, the only neon energy drink guaranteed to glow brighter than the hand's billboard. Cleanse the air with Aphelion incense. Drift your mind beyond the static, one ember at a time. Hungry? Dig into a bowl of Blue Mac, the blue macaroni and cheese that melts your mind and binds your glyphs. Need a playset for the rebels in training? Young Rockstar's Bedroom Breakdown delivers the noise, the toys, and the neon-lit chaos right to your living room. And when you need your project cut sharper than a neon whip, trust Tape Deck TV. Editing and graphics starting at just $88. Serious projects only. Always Signal approved. These are the brands keeping the justice red, the signal burning, and the story alive.
Roll directly into episode 14, Tower Loom, the season finale, where the full gale breaches the tower, the loom awakens, and the broadcast that changes Nelton Ectitor forever begins. Bite down, signal seekers. Neon Chomp just unleashed the gurgler, our monstrous big burger stacked high with neon drip sauce. Not that hungry? Grab the Lil Burp, all the flavor, half the guilt. Slide in some crispy fries, an ice-cold drink, and don't forget the brand new pizza pastries. Gooey cheese, savory filling, neon baked bliss. Right now, get the whole thing in a combo deal that'll light up your wallet, not drain it. Available at participating locations if ovens are cooperative, fryers are not moody, soda machine spirits are in alignment, and the night manager remembered to clock in. Not valid in alternate timelines, pirate ports, or when the signal is down. Welcome to the Signal Arcade, a growing hub where our passion projects come alive. Board the Signal Gale, our Captain's Tales game, and sail myth tech seas with the crew. Step into Red Neon Justice, nullspawn.exe, a neon noir descent into static. Or clear your head with smaller flash-style games, quick bursts of play like Static Destroyer, built to shred mental noise. The arcade is expanding, with dreams set on Steam and console game stores. Every score, every session, every feed into the Signal brings us closer. Signal Arcade, feed it, fund it, live it.